and then I want to jump in and zoom in onto his face. So with zoom, the good thing is it's not going to change your depth of field because the camera's position is not going to change. So I'm going to go there and maybe look up. Okay. So since this actually happened one frame after Right, so the problem is it didn't add a point for our zoom in the beginning, so it's kind of zooming out. So over here I'm going to click on this key to add a keyframe to everything. And then over here I'm going to click on this, Control C, and move it all the way to here, and I press Control V. Right. And now when I watch the animation, it should look properly fine. So the animation starts like this. The camera is moving with our character. He moves around, goes there, stays in the middle. It zooms just a little bit in up to this point. And we want to now jump in, make a cut. Because we only have one frame set apart between these two, if I play this, right? So the camera jumps to the second location of it, or the zoom of it, right? So this is how you make cuts within moho itself. My recommendation, if you have one single scene, make the cuts within the scene. If you have multiple scenes, make that shoots of that scene and then export it, and maybe you can stick them together in Premiere, right? That is always an easier choice. Sound effects can be added into moho. Personally, I think it's better to export unless it is lip sync. If it's lip sync, you have to do it in moho. But if it's not lip sync, you can add them later on in Premiere when you're doing the touch-ups and the overall look. And last but not the least, how you export your project. You basically need to have the numbers of the frames that you have. Let's say ours is 50 frames. Always leave some empty spot here. And you go to File, you go to Export Animation. And over here, you can adjust all the settings that you want. Personally, MP4 is more than enough. The quality for this class, obviously, if you want better quality, you will export as image sequence and so on and so forth. But for this course, leave it as is, entire animation. MP4, you can always turn anti-alias, and no, it's anti-alias. Alias.
Aliens.
Yes, right. So just go with that, and last but not least, you press OK. You can choose where you want the animation to be exported to. Let's just do that really fast. On our desktop, yes, and we're going to call it character. You can choose configurations to apply to it. These are a bit more advanced when it comes to rendering. For this class, there's no need for that. And then you can save your settings as default if you have multiple projects and you have a specific settings for this. And you press on OK and it will start exporting. But before that actually happens, you can select all your keyframes. Select All of them. Okay. So you select all your keyframes here. You can skip some frames. Now, what do I mean by that? If I go to, let's say, the hand. Let's look for some keyframes. Obviously, there's no keyframes there. Why not? Where are the keyframes? Yeah, I can't seem to find the other keyframes. Sure.
We will have like 2 or 3 backgrounds.
Yes.
We create like one background, and if we have multiple backgrounds,
As I said, if the scene changes, I do recommend creating, import this into a new scene. Make the background, save your character and import it into a new scene and play it that way. If you want to do it in moho, all at the same time, it's the same concept. You just push the other background as a layer, you add the other background in the background, and that's it. I do not recommend it. It's not that user friendly. So have multiple scenes, make one scene exported, make the other scene exported, and then you put it in Premiere and connect them together. Yeah, that's the easiest way to do it. And yeah, guys, for some reason it's not showing us the keyframes. Huh? To show you, it's not showing up here. I don't know why. No, I will show you the export after this. You can change the interval of frames. This is what makes your animation look like stop motion or older type of animation. But you can skip frames in between, so your animation looks a little bit. There's a new trend. The trend is on, for example, Spider-Man. It's on Arcane. That it looks as if it's like not smooth. This is how you do it. You basically select the keyframes, and over there, up there, you get rid of. Let me see if I can do with the camera really fast. So this is the movement of the camera. I select this one, and let's just go with step. And let's put 2. No, it's actually not showing it on the camera. So yeah, this is a really useful one, but apparently for some reason you have to be on this to be able to see it. Hopefully you guys can see it. I don't want to turn it on. So once you're finished with everything, click export animation. Name it whatever you want. The export is on desktop, and I will click on OK. And it will start rendering your animation from top there, frame by frame. And once you're done with your animation, it's going to export everything for you and show you the video.